Good afternoon, everybody. This is my flow chart that shows the relationship and interworkings of the sources of Christian ethics. So everyone turn your camera on the side because this is a landscape demonstration. And I just wanted to give you forewarnings. I hope that you can see it all. So if you see up here, one source, the primary source for Christian ethics is the Bible. And the Bible consists of two parts. What used to be called the Old Testament now is called Hebrew Testament or Scriptures, and the New Testament, the Christian Testament or Scriptures. And this is related to, and it kind of is an outcome of taking these two together. What happens is that there's a synergy. So if you look here, synergy says that there is an interconnection of elements that when combined produce a total effect that is greater than the sum of the individual elements. So the Bible has a synergy in that the two parts combined create a greater total effect than just the one. And then another source is tradition, right here. And tradition, I consider it to be church doctrine and dogma as taught by the church authorities. And the main foundation for the tradition is the Bible. See how they're all connect. And then the tradition, when that is passed down to the church authorities, right here, it's integrity. So the church authorities have the divine, this is easier. So the church authorities have the divine integrity and the divine wisdom to receive the church traditions, and they offer them to their congregations so that they're in alignment with the synergy of the Bibles, of the two Old and New Testaments. So what they really receive is divine wisdom, which becomes this integrity as they pass it on. And then another source is reason, right here. And reason is the logical understanding of, for the most part, what is based on empirical evidence. It might be considered a more educated view than realism, but it is connected to realism, which is over here. And realism is the tendency to view or represent things as they really are. So we have this reasoning and then we have the realism, and they both are sources. However, one might actually say perhaps one is an outcome from the other. Perhaps the realism with education goes into reasoning. That's one way to think of it. And then we have experience. And experience is the knowledge or practical wisdom gained from what one has observed, encountered, or undergone. So experience comes from the reason and realism, and also the integrity and the tradition and the synergy and the Bible. So see, this comes here. And the experience of all this intertwined and combined ends up with a total result of liberation, which is freedom. So in the Hebrew Bible, the God of the Hebrew Bible works through history and is shown as freeing the slaves. And in the Christian Bible, the God works through Jesus to free those from the bondage of poverty, sickness, and all other forms of enslavement, whether it be physical, mental, and or emotional. And this is spiritual freedom. So all these sources combine, and then you have this source that is liberation, but it's also really a result as far as I'm concerned. So there are all these squiggly lines combined, and I realize that this is backwards. It's the mirror effect. I don't know how to fix it, so I'm going to send it. And I will also send the hard copy so you can see it. Thank you.